We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you'll stand and remember your hat. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I think Jenny's going to give us a little bit of background on the meeting.
Yeah, so after the last meeting, when I said we would revisit this in February, I called the port attorney the next day. And she said, you cannot revisit this in February. The RCW says you must take action within 3 days. So we sent out a special meeting notice and tried to notify everyone that was at the meeting. I think we reached everyone. And then we made some revisions to the resolution based on the public comment that we heard at the last meeting. And I am just going to review the sections that we had changed a touch. So on the first page, we changed the wording under the valuations of the property, the appraisals, the evaluations, because one was done by a certified appraiser, one by a real estate broker, which is allowed by RCW. We changed, added an RCW to reflect some of the comments heard, whereas public comments heard include but are not limited to concerns regarding zoning, proximity to residences, odor, noise, effect on the wastewater treatment system, length of time live animals would be on site before processing, and waste removal. And that we had listened to the public, we heard the public concerns and had recommendations for mitigation of these potential negative impacts and discussed them with the city of Dayton because they are the permitting agency. And whereas the city of Dayton has agreed to place conditions in the permitting documents for the proposed project that will address public concerns. Whereas Table Rock Meats has agreed to abide by conditions in permitting use to be imposed by the city of Dayton on purchasers' use of the property, including but not limited to: A, the property will not be used as a feedlot. B, animals will not be fed on the property and feed will not be stored on the property. C, live animals will not be held on the property for more than 24 hours. D, animal waste shall be washed out of the facility daily. E, processing waste, offal, shall be stored in a refrigerated environment until removed from the facility. And F, compliance with all applicable local, state, and federal policies, regulations, and laws currently enacted and as amended and enforced in the future. So we changed one item under the declarations, what the port has declared to be true, and conditions of sale of property. This purchaser shall obtain all necessary permits and follow any, that's a typo, any, all, and conditions placed on the facility by the city of Dayton, Department of Ecology, the USDA, and any other permitting agencies. Other than that, the resolution remains as it was read.
So that said, we are here to consider adoption of resolution number 2023-01 regarding the sale of vacant lots U and B located in the Rock Hill Industrial Tracts 2 Industrial District for development of the property through the expansion of existing local business, and that is to Table Rock Meats. So any discussion on this? Anything else we'd like to discuss on that?
No, I would like to comment on this. I support this sale. It meets the strategic goals of the port 3.1 and 3.3. 3.3 being the port will purchase land, they will sell it, manage it, lease it, whatever. And 3.1 pertains to economic development, and this meets all of that. Once again, there are lots of concerns. We heard lots of concerns at the last meeting. But the concerns that we deal with right now is the sale of land, period. Anything else is up to the buyer of the land to make any decisions on and meet according to the permitting agencies, but that's not our responsibility. Ours is just to sell a piece of land. That's my comment.
Right.
So I support this.
Thank you. Commissioner Watts, do you have any comments on this?
Yeah, I just wanted to know what the purchaser's thoughts are on the amendments to this.
I'm fine with them.
Looks great to us.
Yeah.
Okay. All I
Okay.
need to know.
Thank you. Well, the RCW state that if this is in the best interest to sell property for that it would, benefit the community, that it is within our power to be able to do that. So in that aspect, I do believe that this would benefit the community. This will bring jobs. It meets our mission statement by, economic development and bringing jobs to the area. The issues or the concerns that have been brought up, like you said, those are the responsibility of the owners and, the permitting agency, and I trust that they will be, addressed properly. I'm satisfied with the mitigation efforts and procedures that you have planned, so I don't believe that it's going to be an issue. I think it's going to be a great asset for the community. So that being said, I would accept the motion to approve resolution number 2023-01.
I'm going to make the motion to approve resolution 2023-01, authorizing the sale of Rock Hill Industrial Tracks U&V to Taping Rock Meat Company.
Okay,
And I will second that motion.
okay, Commissioner Crowe has moved that we adopt resolution number 2023-01 regarding the sale of vacant lots U&V to Table Rock Meat Company. We have a second by Commissioner Watts. Is there any further discussion on this from the commissioners? Hearing none, I'll put it to a vote. All in favor of adoption of resolution number 2023-01, please say aye.
Right?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none who oppose, resolution passes.
You bought yourself a giant lot to build something on.
You got a lot of work ahead of you now.
Yes, we do.
That
Signing this one? Oh, this
No.
one. Sorry. Falling down the duties.
I'll just pass the signature page. Well, I guess I should say we still have to go through the sale, but
Yes.
Thank you.
that would be, I have the authority to work with the port attorney on that. In coordination with the purchaser.
Okay.
That resolution gives me authority to conduct negotiations and sign closing documents related to the sale.
Yeah, I want to know who's drafting the actual purchase and sale agreement.
Well, that would probably be, Boggs and Ortuño and the port attorney.
Okay.
I guess we haven't discussed those details, but that's what my assumption would be. That is what we normally do. Is they do it for us. In conjunction with us. Is that okay? Boggs?
No, I mean, that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
curious because if it's the broker that was involved as a quote independent appraiser, then that would.
That would not be happening, no.
Right,
There
that's
is
what I
no
wanted to
real
find.
estate broker involved.
That's what I wanted to find out.
Yeah,
Okay, that being said, I guess we're done. Meeting is adjourned.
all right, thank you.
Time is 5:09.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your support.
Yeah. Get the vote, honey. Here comes the.